Hi Leos, it's Athena and welcome back to my channel. First and foremost, let me thank you, each one of you, for your continued support and loyalty to my channel. And I also want to say to my new subscribers, welcome, and to those who are new to my channel, please do subscribe and like the videos. Okay, so now we're going into the month of May, which is unbelievable, right? We're doing the May reading 2019 for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as I shuffle the cards, the main focus, I believe, for this month, for all the signs, has been remember who you are and remember how far you have come on your journey so far. Everyone is on a different page in the book of life. So there is no judgment that needs to be had, okay? The only thing that needs to be looked at, or to be honored, more importantly. That's the word. The most important thing to be honored is how far you've come, Leo. You guys have come so far we all have come very far, but we tend to sit there and, we always look back at the past, or we're always wondering what the future is going to bring. But what we tend to forget or not give enough emphasis on is how far you've come on your journey. And it's important to pat yourself on the back and say, wow, I have gone through a whole lot of crap, and I am proud of who I am. You guys are the lions, for God's sakes, right? But really and truly be proud of how far you've come. You've learned a lot of great lessons. So take this time in the month of May to remember your power and to remember how far you have come in learning the lessons that you have learned. And take a minute and really appreciate that, because we as human beings, we don't do that enough. People are always worried about what hasn't turned out good, things look at. Okay, come on. So reflect upon who you are now and the power that you hold for all the lessons that you've learned. It's very powerful. Okay, let's do it. One more shuffle, and let's get to the reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May 2019. One more, please. Okay, that is pretty much done. Okay. All right, so let's get to it. Let me move the camera down so that you can see the cards as they come out. All right. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow. What is this, Leo? You're like, what the heck? I'm happy. Come on. I'm good. I'm secure. Not only secure financially, but more importantly, just secure in yourselves. Really, very, very beautiful. Okay, let's keep it going. We've gone through our rebirth. Beautiful. We've gone through a transformation and we have healed from it. It could have been, right, just the rebirth of going through, when something traumatic happens, it changes us. So that's what rebirth means. It changes us to become better and whole, and reminds us of where we come from, Okay, and that's what the lessons on earth, the earth plane, are all about. So right now you're in this period, which you could see, right? You're in a time of, okay, I've gone through my rebirth. I'm feeling whole. I'm feeling good. But I'm really not sure what my next step is. So I'm not sure where I'm headed. I know that I'm happy. I know that I feel secure. I know where I've been, right? Okay. So now it's just kind of time to like figure out where you're going. And you're taking your time, which you should. Okay? Taking your time and saying, okay, where is Leo headed? Well, we want our wishes to come to fruition. So that's one place that we're headed, but we're also really enjoying ourselves right now. Some of us may be overindulging a little because we're happy about, where we've been, and we know we're abundant within our own self. So some of you may have taken a vacation and said, you know what? I'm going to go I'm just going to go and do my thing for a while. I've kind of had a rough time, so I'm going to take a little break. Okay? So I kind of think that some of you did have some sort of ending and rebirth, and you have now decided, or you did decide that, I'm going to kind of take a vacation. Some of you did. Some of you have not. Some of you are just hoping and wishing that your next move is going to be like your wish come true, which it will. Let's see what happens. Let's see what's going on. We have the Six of Cups reversed. So we say goodbye to our past. Okay? We have completely healed. I'm feeling that with this Ten of Coins that you have healed from your past. Heartbreak, loss. And you've been reborn, and now you look beautiful. Okay? King of Wands. You're back. You're back. You've got your power back. You've got your, creativity back. You're enthusiastic. You're feeling stable, feeling good. So things are good right now. Okay? Things are good. We're allowing the past to be what it was, what it is. And we may not be speaking our complete truth, though, about something. Now, hold on. I'm hearing you may not be honest with yourself about something. You may be holding something back with regards to your happiness. Okay, so this leads me to believe that you might be holding some truth back about your happiness. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse, though. So you're not telling people maybe what your next move is. You're not telling something about what you're thinking. It could be your next move. It could be your next job. It could be your next something. But you're not speaking about it. Maybe because you don't know yet. All right? You look happy, though. Now, let's make sure that this happiness is not just for show. That's because that's what I'm kind of feeling right now. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I think that you're happy and whole, but you're waiting for this. You especially Leos need to know where you're headed. You know what I mean? I mean, that is really an important part of who you represent, Leos. You represent success. I mean, look, come on. Let's call it like it is. You are all about success and honor and bravery and confidence and being social and friendly. So when you're in a position, which I'm thinking that is what's going on, where you're waiting for your next move, I think the truth is you're not certain about your next move. That's what I feel right now coming out. You've been through the rebirth, the growth, you're happy. You might have taken a little vacay, came back refreshed, even though you're not sure yet what your next move is. You're still like, okay, I'm feeling good about where I'm at right now, But the King of Wands, mind you, Leos always have to know where they're headed. It's part of who you are. It's part of your innate success. You have to be, this is like what you represent, is this confidence. So you have to feel that in every aspect of your life. And when you have any uncertainty about your path, it kind of gives you a little, you're feeling, that's why you're feeling like, where am I going now? What am I going to do? So let's see how we got to this point of waiting, okay? So we're kind of waiting for our ships to come in, which you already have the abundance. Financially, you're very, very secure, Leos. You are, okay? Good home life, security, but we are still waiting on the path, the next path, the chosen path. What is it? What are you gonna do? Well, we got to this point because we have not been using our intuition about a relationship. If Leos, this is external to you, it's a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you have not been real confident in your direction with this person if it's external to you. If it's not, and you have water in your chart, it means you have definitely not been using your intuition about where you're headed and not putting in the work. Maybe someone wasn't putting the work in a relationship. All right? This is what this looks like. A relationship was not being tended to. If it's external, then it's a relationship for sure. Definitely communicating, or maybe just watching someone through, Instagram, Facebook, what have you. Messages maybe behind the scenes. Messages trying to manifest and not being able to manifest. Someone's not showing you who they truly are, or vice versa. Okay? So you have been kind of you're really out of your territory, out of your feeling yourselves. You're not your usual selves because you weren't happy. You have not been happy. You've been really wondering what to do and not sleeping at night very well. And now you're coming out of all this, and that's where you're now like, you wanted something happen, some communication has happened, which was in the month of April, because this is a May reading. So this is the Knight of Swords coming in to say, listen, the message is, I am not sure what direction I want to go. You could be saying this to someone. I don't know how to manifest this direction. I don't feel someone's being 100% truthful about who they are. I'm not feeling confident, even though we have been together and worked hard on this for a while, 7, 8 years, but not using the intuition that is innately the quality of a water sign. So if it is you or someone else, someone not feeling it. I mean, it's that simple. So emotionally, this is also manipulative. Someone has been trying to manipulate you, Leos, into believing they're something that they're not. Okay? So you're waiting for like a sign. Could it be that you're waiting for a sign to be directed by the universe or through your own intuition, but you haven't been using it? Or someone hasn't. Okay, so things have been a little unsteady, and that's why we have this. We don't want something to end. We've put time and effort into. But someone's not showing their true colors, I'm telling you right now. Someone is not telling the truth, potentially you or this water sign, about how you're feeling, what you're thinking. But you do know that as far as that scenario is concerned, you're waiting for a sign, because either it just ended, or you're trying to resist it, or you're in a relationship. Hold on now. You're in a relationship, you're already spoken for, married, with a family that is not ending. So someone said, adios, I gotta go. I gotta live my life. Okay? So that's what's going on. And someone's worried if that were to happen, right, an ending of a marriage, then we're going from a 10 to a 7, and someone may not want to lose that financial abundance. Someone's worried about their security and stability. All right, so there are a few scenarios here about why this Ace of Swords is reversed, and also why this Two of Wands is reversed, because someone hasn't made up their mind on what they're going to do. And that's what's going on here. Okay? All right. So, with that being said, I had to sigh. That's a huge sigh of, oh my God. That's a big thing going on here, because, this is kind of like a wish that you want, something that you've waited for and wanted, but, you can't, if you are involved, you can't, this can't happen. Or waiting for maybe a divorce to clear. That also could be like, right? The finals, ink drying, the signature coming in, the final legal papers being, coming in, and someone's like waiting for that. Okay, so there's a lot of scenarios here, and there could be more, but let's get more clarity, all right, on your situation. That's the only thing, is reaching. This could be, something that you really have to like take a break and contemplate, Leos. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? If you have a lot of water in your chart, then your next move, the universe is asking you to take time to rejuvenate and rest, so that you can get intuitive clarity on where you're going. even if it's just through your intuition or through the universe. You'll get that if you take a break instead of always, maybe you're thinking about it too much and you've had enough time to think, and the universe is asking you to use your intuition about next steps. All right, let's see, Leo. All right, so your sacral chakra is blocked. What does that mean? Well, we're not happy. We're looking at this and thinking, if this is external to you, this emotional, emotional feelings of, if there is something that ended, you're emotionally like, not feeling it. You're not happy. Okay? You're also thinking, if this is external to you, if this water sign is external to you, I'm feeling that you're contemplating, Leos, is this about, is it lust or is it love? And you need to use your intuition. Is someone in this for just the money? Are there ulterior motives that you're not getting, you're not seeing? I mean, you're not seeing something. You're not feeling it. You're not happy, So if that, and it's a blockage in your creativity. So emotionally, you're not feeling it. Obviously, this is your sacral chakra, which is your sensuality and sexuality. So there's none of that right now. So you're kind of like, there is a sense of addiction, which I was talking about earlier, right? So this is the same. Over like drinking too much to numb the pain of the sadness that you feel, of the guilt that you feel, potentially denying yourself this pleasure that you want, but you're not seeing how this, if it is external to you, can happen. Because many factors, many factors are in play here. Does your happiness, are you relying on your happiness through love, pleasure, or money? Leo. Sacral chakra blocked. You need to unblock this because apparently there needs to be more boundaries put in place. You're denying yourself of pleasure because you're fearful of moving forward. You're scared to rock the foundation that you've built with, again, a family. You're scared to walk. If this is about walking, and again, not speaking your truth. So you're kind of, Leo, I'm really sorry, but you're living kind of a lie because you're not really going after what you want, even though this looks all good on the outside. And that's how I was feeling when I was picking up that card. All right, now we have, here we go. Your crown chakra is blocked as well. So the crown chakra is your clarity and truth. You are obsessively thinking about what could go wrong. You're not sleeping. You're very narrow-minded in your thoughts. You need to be less logical and less narrow-minded, and you really need to make this decision not from your base or sacrum, navel, it's below the navel is your sacral. You need to make your decision. Here it is, right here. You need to make your decision based on truth and based on love and based on happiness. What is it that will make you happy, Leo? Because you're denying yourself happiness. You're not telling the truth. Sorry. And you're not being honest with yourself, is what I'm saying. And your crown chakra is you're overly obsessing about this. About what this picture is supposed to look like, right? What is the happy family supposed to look like? Is the happy family supposed to look like the white picket fence and the dogs, right? And all the cups, all the love? But does that really, when the interior may not look like the exterior, right? Let me put these down real quick. Your internal house and your external house is what I'm talking about here. You can see there's darkness here, right? And you can see all the light here. So you're needing to really reassess, Leos, what makes you happy? What is going to really make you happy? There is no room for error. And seriously, the upsetting part of all this is that you have the truth in the middle that you're denying yourself. You're denying yourself this clarity, this truth. You know the truth. You know what you want to do. You're empowered to know. You are confident. You are brave. You are successful. Come on. Your success lies on your bravery. But you also have to be honest with yourself. And right now you're scared to make a move. And through that fear, you're going to stay in, blocked. You're going to stay in this feeling of confusion and disassociating yourself from reality by being so narrow-minded. And I'm going to say it, Leo, sorry, but this comes from an ego, from your ego. This is ego. I'm telling you right now. This is ego. It's power. It's money. It's sex. It's pleasure. Is it real? Is it real? What is real to you? Wow. Okay, so that's what we're assessing in the month of May. What does love look like for the lions? Let's keep going. Look at that. Do you go, look at how far you've come. Come on. You've learned a lot. You've been through this before, Leos. Why do I say that? Because you've become wise. You know better. You know what you want. You know what makes you happy. You've been on the carousel ride before. What are you going to do about it? Oh my God, another blockage. You are not giving and receiving love. You are codependent. You're emotionally blocked. You're feeling lonely and despair with a little jealousy of probably others' happiness. Not in a bad way, okay? I'm actually feeling this as, come on, Leos. Clear these blockages. These chakras that are blocked will enable you to feel the pain. Let your heart feel this love that you so want to give. But really, you have to come to terms with understanding, Leo, is this love? Or and do you want to is this really making you powerful by denying yourself the truth? Is that what is more important? Is it your ego? Is it about your ego? So you have to really come to terms with this, Leo. You know where you want to be. You know where you want to go. You're denying it. That's why the Two of Wands is reversed. You want to take that trip. Whoever you're dealing with is on another side of, West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, Central, whatever. They're not near you. One more. There it is. Again. You're just waiting. What are you waiting for, Leo? What can you're waiting for yourself. You're waiting for yourself to get your feminine and masculine to merge. You're waiting for a sign from God. You're waiting. You're waiting for some semblance of, please tell me what to do. I'm hearing you've been praying. You've been praying for a while on what to do with this relationship. If it's external to you. If not, it's someone who is you. I feel that you really believe that emotionally you're being manipulated. And what could be, is this your ego that is speaking to you right here? Are you using this to benefit you or to deny you? Understand that. Are you using your power, Leo, to deny your happiness? Or are you using it to deny your pleasure? Or vice versa? Are you using it for the wrong reasons? So you're waiting. And we have it twice. So you've been waiting for a while. You've been waiting for signs from the universe. Maybe this Queen of Cups is a deceased mother, sister, someone who was close to you, and you're waiting for some kind of interaction, some sign in your dreams perhaps to get a download, because you're definitely not being truthful about what you really want. And I don't really think, after feeling this inside me right now, I think that you're really denying yourself your happiness, but I think it comes from a place of ego. Your ego's really being challenged here. Your ego's being challenged. The universe, God, wants to know what makes you tick. All these three elements, the heart, the earth element, the fire element, and the passionate love element that unites all of us and makes for your foundation. 3 out of your 7 chakras, Leo, are blocked. You are not brave. It doesn't make you powerful to deny your truth. I don't really believe you know what your real true happiness lies right now. I think that you've been masking that for a while because we have blockages in your creativity, enthusiasm, sexuality, pleasure, heart, divine love, giving and receiving love, devotion, conscious unity, clarity, truth, and a sense of knowing that you're connected to a greater whole. That which makes one powerful. These 3 blockages are very important to clear. This is amazing reading, even though it doesn't feel like it's amazing. It is, because I'm going to tell you right now, your growth and your happiness is on the line in the month of May. Your foundation, who you are, what you represent is on the line. Are you going to continue to mask your happiness by keeping these blocked? Are you going to take time to really assess your next move on a level, moving forward on a level of truth, knowing that you're now moving forward in love, truthfully, that's going to make you really happy because you're going to speak your truth. The universe is saying it's your call. All right, let's get the Ascended Masters here because we need our beautiful Leo, the lions, to regain their power back in a positive way, in a way that they're going to be devoted to themselves and be present and brave and successful and confident as the Leos are always, in knowing what's going to make them happy. Okay? What is going to make the Leo roar again? What is going to make you roar? Well, clearing the heart, crown, and solar plexus would be, sacral would be good. That's a good start. All right, let's go. Leo, May. Look at that. You know where you need to be. You know what you need to do. You know the truth. You know who's waiting in the wings for you. I knew it was going to come out too. You are healing. Giving yourself enough time to heal and care about your health is the first step towards getting the confidence you seek to get a move on and understand that happiness awaits you. And whatever that looks like, Leo, for yous, whatever that happiness looks like for you, all of you, is going to be what you get. You get what you give. Oh, look at that. That literally, you saw how those flew. Because the blessing, All right, Krishna, Lord Krishna is coming to you saying this is a blessing in disguise. And you have to also always remember who you are. It's the intro. Remember where you came from. Leos, sun, moon, and rising. Remember where you came from. Find each and every day as a blessing and a blessing to heal. Maybe in order to heal, you will become whole. And bring back this true power and wholeness of self. Okay? That's what that says. All right, now let's see if these cards don't slip out anymore. Leo for May 2019. You can become that which you seek by purifying all of these blockages. My nose was itching, so that has to be some truth here for sure. This is the only way. Now, if you need any help in clearing these blockages, I can help. But the only way you're going to get back your power for your own happiness and your own truth to move forward is to purify all those chakras that are blocked. Okay? All right, we're going to keep going. Let's get one more. One more. And that is correct. Troth comes in and says, this is the only way, Leos, to bring back happiness into your life, to bring you back to wholeness, to attract that which you deserve. Right? Troth says, right. So, wow. Leo, I'm not going to say any of these readings. Anytime I do these readings, I don't go into the reading expecting anything, but I do have to tell you that for you, Leos, your whole semblance of who you represent is right now all up to you. The happiness is right there for you. You've been through this before. You've gained this wisdom before. You know what this is about. You felt this way before. You have felt this. You just need to heal and get your ego out of this equation. Don't let your mind, that's your ego, don't let it take over your power in these 3 chakras that are blocked. These are huge. Oh, look at all these colors make up the power in that one card. We are made up of all these elements. And when these elements are blocked, they don't equate whole. Once you can clear these blocks, you can become whole and attract what you deserve, what you want, where your truth lies. Purify these. Write it down. Journal. Troth comes in and says, not only am I correct in saying it, but you should also journal these feelings you're having. Get out into Mother Nature and purify your soul. And at this point, Lord Krishna says, be grateful and thankful for what you're experiencing now, because this is going to bring back your power, but from a point, from a level of raising your vibration power, not egoic. All right. Have a great month, Leo. Bye.